So after a lot of playing through the final campaign stage, as you can see, I did leak a little bit and whatever, but for the most part, I am done. I managed to beat this stage, although I didn't 3-star it because I made a dumb mistake, which I could easily correct, and which I'm gonna do in this video right now. I did have to get help from a friend, but then he basically was like, "Oh, you can just use Silas." And it's like I was using Silas, but if you use Silas with Venoma, it's so easy. And I'm just going to show you how to do that. Obviously, this isn't really a guide. This is just more or less how I did it. If you have these units, you can do it, but you do need Silas that has a Vierna bond. You need a Lord for him, just so he does a bit more damage, and you need Venoma. If you don't have that, you can't do this. But anyways, so I'll just show the team first, and I'll go over what works and what doesn't, because there are some units here that do literally nothing in this fight, and I might swap them out right now. I'm not sure. So Lunaria I have her in Invig for Guild Boss because I don't really use her for damage. She's way too low leveled, as you can see, 26. Silas you gotta have built pretty well to instantly burst down the boss. If you have a Racha, it doesn't need to be built as well, but you know. Olag is just there to stall for a little while, because you don't actually need to kill any of the minions in this stage, because they will all get instantly killed by the boss as long as you can burst the boss down, which is the main goal. Arrogance did basically nothing. Dolores did basically nothing. I tried Dolores for a bit more Silas damage, but she just died. Laurel is there to get Silas up again, and then you need 2 healers, one for Olag, and baiting it out. Like baiting out the boss's hits, because he does like 40,000 damage a hit. I do have her built with high HP, and a Guardian set. Mine is level 50, if you get yours to 60, you probably don't need as good gear. Narvi's just there because I was struggling a bit at the start because I don't have a Racha. He can't instantly burst the boss down, so he will die if you don't have a healer, and I need the cost generation. And now I think I'm going to put a Volca. A1, she's A2, but the A1 is the most important thing, just so I can get Laurel back a bit faster. And I think I'll get Baron, just because I did leak one unit, and I'm probably just going to place him down so that the unit doesn't actually leak, just to stall out a little bit. But obviously there's some tweaking you can do. Anyways, so you start off, and because we have Venoma, he gets an instant bar, and you can pop him immediately, and then he instantly starts to kill him. Once again, with Venoma, I'm able to put Narvi down for the cost generation, which I will need for later. I take that, and then I have to put Medan here because Silas will be hit again, and if I don't get a healer, I will die. The boss will freeze around there and it'll go down, but he like pulses really heavy hitting like damage, so definitely try to burst him down as much as possible, as fast as possible. I'm not sure if Setram works fine, but he probably is a good option too. And the minions, you can ignore them as long as you can kill the boss. This boss is really hard. He does a ton of damage, and he will insta-kill your units, but you will get them back really fast, and he gives you some of your costs back, similar to selling them. So you always want to have them survive so that they come back sooner, because otherwise it would be, as you can see here with Narvi's taking forever because the boss didn't kill them. So that's kind of a key thing to keep in mind. Here, after that whole thing, this part of the boss is really difficult. You want to put Oleg down once Silas is back. You want to put him here so he stalls the mobs. And then as the boss is attacking him, you can put down Silas and then Medan right after, so that Silas never gets targeted. Because the boss, like many bosses in this game, will attack the last placed unit. Now here you want to put Vortex immediately, because with Venoma he will get his ult up for when you really need it. I'm just going to pop Silas ult. As you can see, you do need some HP on him so that he doesn't just die instantly. I will put Laurel here because I will need another Silas ult later on. And we just try to burst down the boss. I will put Baron here because I did leak to this one guy up here earlier. As you can see, Baron's just too tanky. He won't take anything. And when Vortex ult is up, because we have Venoma, we want to pop it, because otherwise I think Silas just dies, which is a little bit rough. Anyways, so we get the boss down to 0% HP, but then he will insta-kill us, and follow that with getting a really heavy shield. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do Laurel, Silas, and then I'm just going to do something to bait the boss a little bit. Ideally you would have multiple DPS, but that's fine. Shield goes up. If you don't get the shield, he'll instantly kill your entire team. But because you're abusing Silas, as we all do, who has him, you could just instantly kill the shield. Most people have to put like 3 different DPS or whatever, but nah, he ignores that. And that's just stage. It's not that hard if you have bonded Silas. Obviously mine is A1, but I have to be. That's how I do it. You do want some good healers, good tanks, you know, just some typical stuff. This is how I did it. Hope this helps someone out there. I know this is one of the hardest stages in the game. Definitely looked the most daunting. So as you can see, I just got the Divine. I am pretty dry on summons because I did go for the 1+1 even though I wasn't close to pity, which was kind of dumb of me. And I got nothing out of my ancients, which is pretty typical. I've gone like 80 ancients with literally nothing to show for it, apart from a Lunaria, which I did need, so I'm happy about that. But lots of people are like, oh, I opened 2 summons ever and I got like Elder, which happens to be my most wanted champion, but you know how it is. Anyways, as you can see, was pity. But I'm just gonna summon this to end this off. I haven't had a legendary in like 15 shards, so hopefully that's here, and it's not. And it's Tazira again. I've had so many Taziras from Divines, it's insane. So that's really disappointing. Pity on legendary summons needs to be like 10% instead of 2% after every shard after pity. Starts triggering, whatever. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope this helped, and have a great day, guys. Ciao.